If you prefer, this is to all three of you, Guardsy, Dan from Woodbury, and Carl Gerbschmidt. I can just bow out, you guys, and I can take the next segment off, based on my recent performance, if that's easier.
We'd like you to be here to direct traffic, at least.
Dan from Woodbury now checks in, I think, from Woodbury. Carl Gerbschmidt checks in from... by the way, Carl?
Yeah, how you doing, Dan?
Doing well. Is there any chance you are already at or will be at the Poorhouse tonight? We just chatted with the proprietor.
You talked to Pat?
Yeah, we did talk to Pat, and he sounded very... Well, first of all, he sounded really busy, because tonight's the night.
He's very, very busy.
So will you be there tonight when the first... I
don't know. I'm kind of down on that opening up. I really am.
You're down on a bar opening up.
Well, no, we had the idea. We were going to do this in the first quarter of 2010.
Of course you were, Chad.
The Green Bay Packer Hall of Fame Wax Museum exhibit and a tavern.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We still have quite a few of those statues left over.
Well, isn't it true, though? I think I represented you right, that you did go to the one competition for this place, the Shooter's Exotic Dancer Bar on family night.
No, we don't do that. No, that's...
Yeah, baby.
You brought the whole family in the old days.
Randy goes there. I don't go there. That's for kids. That's if you're not married, if you got a little wild oats in you, that's what you do. I don't do that stuff.
Two people on the show now that are against big-breasted women.
Like, I didn't say I was against them.
No.
Not right now, I'm not.
We know Barreiro is, and it sounds like you are, too.
No, I got nothing against that. That's no problem with me.
So,
I'm not surprised about Barreiro, though.
No, there's a lot of things. Well, I like candles. I wear clogs. I mean, what else do you need to know, really?
There's nothing wrong with that, Dan.
No, I guess there isn't. So you might show up at the Poorhouse tonight.
Yeah, we probably will stop by. My brother Randy will probably spend a lot of time there.
Yeah, it's because it sounds like they're going to have a nice little menu, and they're going to have pretty much...
Yeah, gourmet soup, ha, ha, ha. Sure, yeah. I don't believe you.
Well, I mean, gruel would pass for gourmet soup in Elk Mountain.
I don't think if you understand how Wisconsin is, we are way more sophisticated in Minnesota.
Hello?
Way more.
How does
We're further east. Culture gets to us before it gets to you.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Dan from Woodbury, anything else you'd like to get into with Carl before we start our picks?
Well, I just hope he doesn't put a fatwa out on me.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not the one who's threatened somebody's life, okay? I'm just...
it was just a misunderstanding, and I just want to say I apologize sort of kind of. I don't really think I have to, but I just think for the sake of our relationship and the
I don't have a relationship
may as
with
well, let's just bury the hatchet.
I don't have a relationship with you. I don't really want a relationship with you. You just happen to be...
Now, wait a minute, Carl. It's the time of year. It's a season of peace, goodwill.
I didn't say I hate him. I didn't say
He's
I
trying to reach out.
Truck or nothing.
He's trying to reach out to you. Admittedly, he seemed to want to know the list of all the dead people in your extended family.
Look, if we're going to get into all that, I thought we should talk about football because there's a lot of good things happening in the National Football League. I mean, we all know who right now the highest team in the league is.
Well, you told us. Now, I know my picks have been pretty lousy lately.
Yeah.
But aren't you the one who told us that it was the end of the run for the Vikings? They were going to get destroyed by the Bengals?
Well, yeah, I didn't count on, there's some things I didn't count on there.
Like the refs?
Well, clearly, that was one. But, I didn't watch it. I watched some of that game because it was at the same time as our game was. I don't think you looked very good. I don't think you looked very impressive.
You didn't exactly dominate the Bears.
Oh, yeah, we did. We were just fooling around. Look, this is my favorite kind of a week where we get an early victory and I can sit back and watch your game and kind of laugh. The last time it worked out really pretty good.
Were you in Chicago?
Huh? No, we didn't go to Chicago. We stayed at home. We had the two big screen TVs sit next to each other. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. No.
What did you say that like it's something that would be odd to have two big screen TVs?
No, it makes all the sense in the world to me.
Yeah, okay, so I live in Elk Mountain, Wisconsin, it's not like it's downtown Milwaukee or nothing.
It just occurs to me that this will be the last time I'll get a chance to talk to you for sure, Carl, before Christmas.
Yeah.
What is the usual travel schedule, Christmas celebration in the Gerbschmidt home?
We rotated around. The three of us brothers kind of rotated around.
Yeah.
But my brother Vern, we don't usually go out to California because it's a long ways.
Sure it is.
And he usually comes back. But my brother like last year we did Oconomowoc because that's where we were last Christmas, and we moved back to Elk Mountain this year.
Yeah.
And then, so this year we're going to my brother Mark's in Madison. And so we'll go over there for Christmas, and it'll be fun.
Now, do you still...
Will all the surviving members of your family be there?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
Do you
What are you getting at?
Do you... Just curious, I think. Yeah, he's Will all
the surviving members of your family be together this Christmas?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Oh, good for you.
Now, Carl, do you...
How about you, Dan?
I am hoping so, yeah.
Okay,
that's the plan.
Well, I guess it all works out then,
All works out. Now,
why do you guys have to be so hostile?
Well, there's no hostility here, I don't think. It's just mild and natural curiosity.
Yeah.
Speaking of curiosity, do you still put the turpentine in the eggnog as part of the eggnog, or what is it turpentine still?
First of all, it's poisonous to drink turpentine, Dan. I don't know if you know that or not. You're gonna die if you do that. Okay, I know you guys are obsessed with that sort of thing, but we don't do that. Would it be inaccurate to say that we have occasionally mixed what you would call traditional spirits? Yeah, we have.
So what do you mean, like isopropyl, or I mean, what do you put in there?
You've been young. You know all that's what you do. You know, there's ways that you can spike some stuff.
Well, Dan from Woodbury probably would know that, actually.
Yeah, there's a number of combinations you can make to make it enjoyable. Sure.
Yeah, you can do that. And so, that's a natural thing.
Carl, what do you want for Christmas this year?
I want like one of those TiVo machines that records like 200 hours of TV. Because right now, I don't like the way I have to kind of keep track of a lot of the old football games I have. I would like to be able to get one of those that like stores like 2 years worth of TV on one like hard drive.
2 years worth?
I don't know quite, but there's one that you can your whole life could be on TV and you could get it on there.
Yeah, well, I guess to each his own.
I want one of those. And then
maybe Dan from Woodbury would be able to help you out in that regard.
I also want a Brandon Chiller autograph helmet.
That makes sense.
Why is that so funny?
It's not. It's not funny.
Anybody on your team?
Well, we got a pretty good team right here.
Yeah, I'm sure you're a great team.
By the way...
What happens when you lose in the playoffs?
Well, how do you know that's going to happen?
Because, let me see. The sun every day has risen in the east. I think it's coming up tomorrow in the east. Every day you've lost. Every year you lose in the playoffs.
Well, let's start with your game. Speaking of teams that still haven't secured a playoff berth.
We're about to.
The Steelers are at home. Favored by 2. What an insult to your Packer club. Favored by 2 over the Green Bay Packers. Start with me because I think I'm in last place now, correct?
There you go, yeah.
Why do we have to go that way? Why can't you make Dan from Woodbury go first so we could catch him?
Dan from Woodbury, are you willing to accept?
All he does is copy like what I say.
Are you willing to accept that challenge, or should we keep it?
Doesn't matter to me at all. I'm my game face on. This is the first year I've really been focused.
It works out well then.
Yep.
First year you're focused, and look at your record.
We're all focused. Let's go.
All right, I'll start.
Bring it.
Steelers will not only cover, they'll dominate this game. Green Bay Packers.
What?
I don't know how to break it to you.
I was not listening to what you said.
Did you see your team against the Bears? They were okay.
They were good.
Pittsburgh they're embarrassed by what they've done recently. They are at home.
They should be.
They'll win by at least. I'll put it to you this way. When I say dominate, I mean at least by 3 points. Pittsburgh, this is a proud team, a proud franchise, and yeah, Green Bay is getting better. I won't deny it. But the Packers are not a great team. They're an slightly above average team. Pittsburgh, with still if I could get one coach in this league, Tomlin's still the guy I'd want.
Oh no!
Well ahead of your guy. I say Pittsburgh covers. Is Gardsey next or Gerby?
Well, I think let's get as much venom into Gerby as we possibly can before he goes. Because,
what do you mean?
Well, I agree with Dan. The Steelers have responded to exactly 0 challenges that they've had this season, including the one where Mike Tomlin said they would unleash hell in December. They were a couple of weeks late on that, but now that they're out of the playoffs for all intents and purposes, they will take care of the Packers by at least 3 points on Sunday.
That's a joke. The Packers have the number 1 defense in the entire league. I mean, there isn't a better defense in the entire National Football League. And I don't care what you say, because you can say whatever you want, but you're wrong. Because the Packers have the best defense in the whole league. The Steelers used to be okay. They were okay. They're pretty good. I mean, again, who'd they beat in the Super Bowl? Hardly anybody. I mean, but let's be honest, they're just not that good. I mean, it's like saying I got a Chihuahua and I'm going to